Okay, so now what we got is here, I cleaned it out nice. I'm gonna clean it actually again in the morning before I hook up the batteries. But the input is your PV plus. Now your PV negative is actually gonna tie out where your solar panels are. So that's not gonna tie into here. Your battery negative, battery positive, the wires are marked. Same thing over here. This is just your second set. Come over here, and it's pretty big. There's just a ton of wires in there now, but you can see, straighten that out. These are just floating inside these plastic pieces right there. But so these really big wires here, this is going to be your load going out to your distribution panel right there. And this whole thing can get you can stack another inverter onto this and make this a full 200 amp. So I've got a nice big wires in there. Then over here, this one here, you can see is going in there, and that's going to be the generator. So what's going to happen is this is going to hook up to the generator, preferably just straight hardwired. If not, put it on a twist lock plug-in if that's what you have to do. That'll get done tomorrow. So that's going to power up if you're not having any solar. Then clear back in here. This one always sucks to get to. You got to basically take apart the system once you go put the solar in. But this is actually where the positive from your solar is going to land. So the solar inside the whole system is only going to touch here and right here. Other than that, all this is just going to operate by itself, and you could just run off the generator and charge the batteries up, and then say you're only running a couple lights and whatnot, you can run off of a nice battery bank for a real long time. So then these are your primaries for your batteries once we get that put in. So that's what I'll be doing in the morning, is just hauling up batteries, wiring them up in their series parallel, and we'll show you that. And then you hook these to them, hook the twist lock plug into the generator, and we are ready to power this up. And then we just need to take and land some things under them breakers, which they did have. Heart restraint freeze dryer, I love those things. So here they did have an electrical system over here, and here's where the panel is. There's some kind of issues going on. I'm gonna end up having to rewire the whole house, which is not really a big deal. There's not too much to it right now. They did have a couple batteries wired up in a 24 volt, and then had a little inverter here that didn't work when I got here. Looks like they had some kind of other old system there. But I'm gonna have to dirty up the floor just a little bit, put down a better piece of plywood. And then I think I'm probably gonna take this piece of plywood completely out, and this is gonna vent from under the house and kind of cool the batteries during the summer. So we'll get these batteries hooked up tomorrow in the generator, and this should be a done deal, except for the actual solar panels themselves.